Hello, Starkiller and Marcus. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Make sure everything's on the up and up here. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how this poll is working here. Okay, we got 50% Mischievous, 50% Cloth. All right. Right now, Toad School. Toad School. And this one was supposed to be over here. Ooh, there was something I wanted to do before I started. And that was take a screenshot of my YouTube channel, because Sludge Bomb Trainer is at the funny number, and I think that's funny. So here we have Toad School. Took me a while to find it. Guess what? We needed a ham sandwich this entire time. So that was fun. Needed a ham Sammy. And probably could have found like 3 shiny Toad Schools. Marcus is doing good. Nightbot, go to the other channel. I am streaming on this channel for Starkiller and Starkiller alone. Sludge Bomb Trainer's streaming for Marcus right now. How do we jump so many subscribers? The short answer is I'm amazing. The long answer is I reached out to some people that I used to know, that I still know, that hang out in the Discord server. And as people have been talking to me on the Discord server and through like the YouTube channel memberships feed, I have been letting them know in a private chat. And I sent a message out to my YouTube channel members, so people who have been supporting monetarily, and said, hey, just so you know, this is where the future of some of the stuff on the channel will be. If you want to, I would greatly appreciate you popping over. And Marcus, you saw that message, so it is Starkiller. And for as long as it makes sense to stream here, I will. Oh my gosh, that was a long message. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I've been DMing people on Discord, and I haven't even reached a full potential of who I can notify and ping there. I'm waiting for my weekend in order to do that, because I want to do it on a desktop. I can send 100 messages in one day doing that. So I want to reach out to those individuals. If I reach out to those individuals and they can pop in on the stream, I have a good feeling that we'll grow. And I have a good feeling that we'll grow as I do some shorts, as well as some shiny hunting shorter videos. Not shorts, but just compilation videos. People click on those. Be good exposure. So plans are in the works. I've just been waiting until I finish this quest so I can do a big video showcasing all the shinies that we found for this challenge. Jay, welcome. Always nice to pop in on a stream. It is so nice to have you. Do I ever plan on doing vertical streams again? Absolutely. I am thinking my next Scarlet and Violet run will be vertical, actually. No cap. And then 3DS streams will always be vertical. And guess what I get to do again? I get to go hunt Poipole twice and type null twice. Again. But by then, I'm hoping to have some stuff built up. Like, dual streaming 3DS outputs would be amazing. We got some Basculin. Litleo. Squawkabilly. Floette. Not bad. Not bad. Why again? Because the last ones have the wrong trainer name. So I get to redo every shiny hunt I've done on the channel. Except for Jirachi. Which isn't terrible. It's not as terrible as it sounds. Love having me stream. I love it too. Yeah, I need to do Shaman again. I will need to do Darkrai again. Unfortunately, I will need to do Cresselia again. Luckily, I never did Mesprit, but... yeah, I still have all of my original stuff, so no worries there. Yeah, I didn't get rid of them. I just transferred them into a save file of my old trainer name, and we'll be figuring out what to do with them from there. Still have them, still keeping them, but getting everything again. Okay, and Shiny Toadschool is gray. Toadscruel is purple. Right. Okay. I think we got it. Purple and gray. Because if possible, you would love to get your hands on a shiny type null if you were giving away. Could happen. I would not say it couldn't happen. Wait, so what's the difference again? Oh, purple tentacles, that's right. Purple. Purple tentacles. We're supposed to have Toadschool all up in here. Where's all my Toadschool? Oh, that's right. They hang out by the base of trees. Everybody doing peachy today, though, it sounds like. That's right. Toadschool is basically moss. believe in my team. You just love shiny Poipole and Magnadel, really cool shiny palette? Oh, absolutely. Top tier. Oops. No, that's not good. You really should be getting back to your shiny only run since you stopped to play Animal Crossing, but you're being lazy and doing nothing right now. You're watching a stream. That's what you're doing. Ooh, Mischievous seems to be winning on one channel while Cloth is winning on the other. That's okay. Looks like we do got 14 likes on one and 16 on the other. This one needs a new like goal. Alright. Do you bet we get a Dr. Snapper sighting tonight? Place your bets, people. Marcus says yes. Earth power doesn't affect America. Hello, Soup Coop. Welcome, welcome. I see you're over on the main channel instead of the new one. All good things. All good things. Glad to have you. Trying her hand at shiny hunting a Toad School. This is actually one on my original run that I never even attempted to look for. So this will be fun. Apparently America's out there just laying waste to random Toad Schools. It's because you are just subbed here. That's fair. Kiba berry. Is it a Seto Kiba berry? Seto! Ah, Soup Coop. Soup Coop's over there now. Over on Sludge. Less delay. Yes. That's what they've been saying all along, Soup Coop. There's less delay on Sludge, and I don't know why. It makes no earthly sense. You are subbed here, as in you have been already? Or you just now did? Ah, looks like you already were. You don't get recommended to this channel. Yeah, I've noticed that. I think it's because my channel's too new, and because I'm streaming on both, usually simultaneously, it's going to recommend the bigger channel. Oh, Tink-a-Tink. That's Tink-a-Tough. You was the 12th subscriber. It's weird not seeing chat pop up. What do you mean? Chat should still be pop. Oh, when you type, yeah. I am working on that. It's currently installing. It's called Social Stream Ninja. Enter the YouTube. Oh, hold up. Enter the YouTube username or channel name. If loading chat via username on YouTube, you must be live and a stream set to public for it to work. Okay. Yep, all one word, all one word. Okay. Enter the YouTube video ID or URL. So this one would be a... See, part of my problem is that none of them are designed to do like 2 YouTube videos, and I literally will have to set this up each time. Okay. Oh. I wonder if I can create. Because the URL for the stream is going to change each time, isn't it? I would think. Control C. Browser. Chat test. Okay. Control V. Okay. Alright, service active. Allow access. Allow access. Do you think you should do low effort streams, aka shorts live streaming Pokemon? Might as well. Ha ha. Difference between a seal and a sea lion is an ion. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so if I was to use a channel, but here's the catch, no capture card, that would make things a lot more difficult. What's with the joke? Not that anything's wrong with it. It was a test. It was a test for something I was working on that evidently failed. Feature chat overlay. Do I need this link instead? I was testing with something and it should have basically intercepted all of your guys' chats and put them up on screen regardless of what channel I was on, but I guess that is not working. You have a strat that is garbage, but it helps you stream Smash Bros. Is that with a special 3DS and a program that outputs the stream over Wi-Fi? Tripod. There you go. Oh wait. No. Hanging off the ledge to show the TV? I mean, hey, that works. Maybe I didn't have those. Maybe I didn't have those activated. Okay, so that works there. But oh, did it not? There we go. Nope, nothing there either. Stupid thing is I'm gonna have to be streaming to get this to work. Alright, Soup Coop, you have a wonderful night. Thanks for popping on. Okay, so not exactly working super great for me. Hey, Austin, welcome. Maybe I should try that again, but only do one of them. Looking for a fungus? Absolutely. Okay, well, I will tinker with that some more when I'm not trying to stream and figure out if I can find a guide on how to make it work. Because it would be nice to have all of my streaming stuff linked to one central chat. Especially if I'm going to make multi-streaming a huge thing. Tried to play some Tears of the Kingdom yesterday, but ended up watching anime instead. It's happened so many times to me, not gonna even lie. I was gonna clean my room, but then I found anime. I was gonna clean the house, but then I found anime. I was gonna get some food, but then I found anime. Found anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Oh my gosh, yes. I love that one. Rimuru Tempest. Going to make some mac and cheese, but then I found anime. I was gonna feed myself, but then I found anime. I'm just gonna move this over here and this over here. Okay, so they should be white spots. Should be easy enough to distinguish at a decent rate of speed. Oops. You've done all of the temples and talked again? Now you're just doing shrines and caves and stuff till you get the point where you want to actually beat Ganon? When I went through that game, it was hilarious because anything that they told me to go do, I had already discovered on the map and could just teleport to it instead of having to go and track it down. Because I went and found everything first. You can't even get motivated to get inside the temple at time. Wee bit of a problem. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Marcus. Sandwich time, didn't we? I done did just a loop. You absolutely devoured Breath of the Wild. Did everything. Though not the 1005 Korok seeds. Yeah, that's understandable. Didn't complete the Master Cycle. Or the Master Sword trial. Man, that was a blast. This is my favorite part. What? Oh, you must have ran into me instead of away from me. Okay, not being able to outrun that thing as a bird is pathetic. There's no other descriptor that quite fits. Okay. I definitely expected that we would have found the shiny by now, but what's the difference between aerial ace and air slash? 75 special, 95 physical. We have good attack, garbage special attack. That is not a good trade-off. Murica's evolving. Good job, Murica. Oh, there it is. You want to find all the Koroks with the Zelda app in Breath of the Wild? Superpower. Congratulations! Murica evolved in George Washington. Who knows? Indubitably. You seek him here, you seek him there. You seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Or is he in hell? That smart, elusive Pimpernel. Oh, the color scheme of the Hisuian variety is top tier. Hey there, Wiss. Well, hello there. Hiya. At least tiers you can start the Korok Space program? Yes. So many options for Korok torture. I can't believe there isn't a place to fly up north. Doing well, Wes. How about yourself? You do a lot of Korok safety testing. I'm sure they're grateful. Is this safe for humans? I don't know. Let's see if the immortal forest children die first. I guess what I'm meaning is, I got the Castleroy Lake, but I haven't encountered any here. There are at least two in the SOMEWHERE Trail. One for the Tinglu door, and the other one for Gracious Stone. Is it maybe up here? I know there's like a tower over here somewhere. There's a lighthouse. Yeah. Which I can't touch. Oops. Man, would it be nice to just find a Toad's Cruel, because those will stand out. We hit the light goal. Well, let's get a new one. Oh, snap. I guess Riolu kind of likes me. Aura Sphere? Heck yeah, let's do it. I don't think so. I think I'm just that likable. You can set up your Lucario as either physical or special or mixed. Base stats are pretty balanced. I'm sure I'll find a fly spot eventually. Spiritomb. Yeah, I already visited Tinglu's door. Like, I went and clicked on the door. The other is the stones in the water north of the trail. Like, up here? Or up here? Those? Yeah, having already spotted and visited Tinglu's door and not having a fly spot activated is what was the source of the confusion to begin with. Because, like, wait a second, I swear that door is a fly spot of some kind. But maybe that one is a history teacher unlockable fly spot. In fact, I'm fairly confident it's a history lesson induced fly spot. Yeah. Helping hand. that's the fly spot. The Gracia stones. Why are these stones significant? What are they supposed to be? Is that by chance true for like all of the 10 places of Paldea? Like, are all of the 10 sites of Paldea a place where those spawn? Because that would be both really lame and kind of neat at the same time. Because I'm going to be honest. Outside of Raging Bolt, Crown, or Iron Crown, and Gouging Fire, and Iron whatever, I did not go and find any of the legendaries for the DLC. Kubfu does spawn at the Rage Falls. Define spawn, like many, multiple, indefinitely? Or that's just where the one that you can get hangs out? Yeah, they're all shiny locks, so that's why I never really went and tried to find them. It's like, what do I need that non-shiny garbage in my box for? Just one free game file. Okay. I am a little disappointed that at the present moment for Sludge Bomb Trainer, I will be unable to legitimately get an Iron Leafs and a Walking Wake with my OT. I am sure that by the time I need to worry about that, that'll have another Walking Wake. Raid day. You need Walking Wake and Iron Leaves as well? Oh, I have no doubts that they'll do those raids again. I'm actually surprised that they haven't, since this game has such a huge upgrade with the new system. It's like, oh hey, new system. We got more Pokemon Scarlet Violet sales. Let's do the Walking Wake raid again. I could see it. Hopefully Nintendo does as well. You managed to get it, or you never managed to get it when it came out because you didn't have the black raids unlocked. The funny thing is, you didn't need to have them unlocked. You just needed to have somebody who did invite you. If I'm not mistaken. I'm fairly certain that was the case. Alright guys, how long do you think it takes to get this shiny found? Because at this rate, it's shaping up to be a 3 sand at least. This is true. Legends. Hey! Right there. That long. It takes that long to find it, guys. It is absolutely a possibility, Marcus. I would totally invite you. Assuming I have them unlocked, yes. You had rotting shiny luck. That was a distinct shiny. On screen, it doesn't look like it's that distinct, but that is really distinct. And oh, I was like, am I out of Pokeballs? What is this? Oh, I definitely have to do some classroom, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. I believe I also have to have overcome the Paldea. Like, you have to do everything. You have to do some Jacques classroom. You have to beat the Elite Four. You have to go down to Area 0. You have to have completed Arven stuff, Penny stuff, everything. Alright, new image. Toad's cool. Okay. Browse. Downloads. Drive download. All the way to freaking T. Oh wait, no, these are numerical. My bad. My bad. Toad's cool. What's Toad School's nickname? Pokemon have good raids for SV? Yeah, that's wishful thinking. Yeah, it is. You think they're done with that game? Quite possibly. Ooh, 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 ooh. Add to party. We definitely need it added to party. But who's getting kicked off the team? Like, I kind of dig having Murica here, but they are the weakest link. Well, Lucario is right now, but we're going to need Lucario. Wee. Like, I'm kind of thinking we need to ditch Murica. Little Toes. If we're going with Little Toes, we'll name it Pinky. Because that is the little toe. You've never had to name a foot fungus before? Oh, we should have named it Athlete. How dare you ditch Merca? I know, I know. Shame on me. How much we got left on Sammy? 8 minutes? Alright, just because we got 8 minutes on the sandwich, we'll run down some more foot fungus, see if we can find another. I know statistically not likely, but I also can't do any classroom stuff that involves going to Mr. Jacques' class until I get one more shiny. Because if I talk to him, he will give me the shiny charm and it'll skew everything. So maybe we won't get a shiny for each member of the Elite Four since they don't give us a badge, and won't do a shiny for each member of the other Elite Four. And we'll just end with the 18 shinies that it took to get the 18 badges. What say chat? Because second I talk to Jacques, he's going to give me the shiny charm and it's going to break everything. Like, we could still hunt honorary shinies, I suppose, but for the sake of the challenge, the shiny run will be done. That is assuming that I have to talk to him for any specific reason. How did I complete the dex? I had already completed the dex before I deleted all the Pokemon in my Pokemon Home account, Marcus, or otherwise traded them out of home to make room for this stuff, which I found out I didn't need to do because I'm going to create a Pokemon Home account specifically for Sludge. I think. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I emptied my current Pokemon Home by offloading all of the Pokemon into their respective games they came from under my old trainer name save file. And before I did that, I transferred all of those Pokemon here, completed the dex instantaneously, and then transferred them out. The shiny challenge sort of ends after you get all the badges anyway, so get the charm. Won't matter after that. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I know when I started off the challenge, I said there was going to be like 23 some odd badges, something like that. The 18 plus 28. There was going to be 28 badges. The original 18 plus 1 for each member of the Elite Four that we have to face. Which there's this Elite Four, and then there's the Blueberry Academy Elite Four I was going to do. But none of those guys give us badges, so I think we can just go get the charm and make the most of our time. Because once I get this up to snuff, the next thing I'm fixing to do, Violet Vertical. Well, after finishing the Gen 1 challenge, of course. We'll do some Vertical Violet. Shiny only run. And I'm debating on making that one where I can't use sandwiches. I can't use outside help. Like, I want to kind of see if I need to do that one 100% full odds for the stories. To say I did it. You can still do the shiny hunts before getting the badges, but the game grinds to a halt after a bit. Oh yeah. Because like part of what I'm also doing is I'm doing a Shiny Living Dex, and I'm streaming finding one of every shiny, or at least recording for video purposes, getting one of every shiny. Luckily, Jirachi is one that I don't have to do again, and Manaphy is one that'll be easy to do again. Have to do the classroom stuff. Hit that hay! Hit that hay, Marcus. Also on the channel, I'm going to be doing the videos for the Ruinous Quartet again. I'm excited about that one because my last videos were kind of rushed. So I'm excited to have a chance to do those over again. You know what's awkward? I've been so fixated on finding the white fungus that I haven't even been looking to see if I've been bypassing giant purple fungus. See you later, Marcus. Like, it just occurred to me that one of the shinies that I could walk past could be a giant purple Toedscruel that would save me time. Right before the 4th of July as well. It is regrettable timing, isn't it? With my with my Violet Shiny only run, one thing that I do want to capitalize on is doing some more of the Paldea exclusives. Well, Paldea region Pokemon. So like shiny hunting Palmy, like that's gonna be my hope for the starter. Or something like that. All I know is if I get a Lechonk, I can't evolve it unless it's male. Okay. We are going to be off to not do fairy. We're going to go do fighting. What do we got here? Okay, we got Mischievous at 25, Cloth at 50 on 1. We got Mischievous at 38, Cloth at 25. So Cloth is winning. Cloth is at 75%. Cap's a Kid is at 50%. Well, collectively. Cloth has 2 votes. Mischievous has less votes. Looks like Cloth is the no. No. 4 votes. Mischievous has 1. 9 votes at 33. That has 3. So that has 4. Cloth has 2. And 2. So 4. They're tied. In a way. Seriously, Cloth won the poll though. Gustavo, welcome. I think I have a spare Pokemon I can use to trade to help you evolve that. What, how is that supposed to happen? How does Palafin evolve? Yeah, basic math becomes a little bit harder when dealing solely in percentages, not gonna lie. Like percentages on 2 different numbers. In the Union Circle, yes. So it is a Union Circle thing. It's got to, like, save a Pokemon, right? That's how that works? You only have to be in Union Circle. Okay, okay. Alright, well, popping up the Union Circle code here in a second. Go ahead and use that code and hop on in. It just has to level up with you while you're in a Union Circle. Okay. That's weird. Did it get changed? Like, I thought there was something very specific, like... Then again, back when I evolved Palafin, we knew nothing, so... You hopping in, Gustavo? The real treasure, Star Killer, is the friends we made along the way. You don't know how, but your code is just numbers. One, you're not connected to the internet, and two, you need to not start a group. You need to join a group and enter my code where you're in your game. If you are not connected to the internet, your code will be all numbers. The whole reason you got Discord was because of the barbecue quests. And the random people you would get with would do like 2 and then just leave, and it took forever to get them all. It was a nightmare. Hey, there we go. Set out together. Alright, go do your thing. I'm gonna be overdoing mine, I suppose. And because you're here on a stream and not affiliated with the main channel that you found yourself on there, Gustavo, that's a link to my channel that I want to make my main. We're growing that channel slowly but surely. If you pop over there, you'll see the same stuff that's going on here. Oh. Not me accidentally entering here with Toad School. I kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Yikes. Who do I got on my team? Okay. This is going to be awkward. I got all Pokemon that are weak to fighting type. Love it for me. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Mr. Clavel, can you come with me? Oh, cool. You would have happily helped with those BBQs. You're still struggling with trying to get that shiny Munchlax from the Ogre Oustin minigame. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I'm gonna have to utilize that shiny Munchlax because that sounds like a much better alternative What is the whole Ogre Oustin minigame? Like, I remember playing it, but I don't remember taking it very seriously. No, Gustavo, I do have a complete Pokedex, but we are doing a shiny only challenge at the moment, so really it's gotta be a shiny that I catch myself. You gather berries and wild Pokemon, try to eat them before you fill the 4 different colored bins. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, always happy to help out, Gustavo. Pretty easy request that you had there. You want to get the shiny Munchlax, but you hate the Ogre Oustin game? You might have to take you up on that for your Scarlet playthrough. So, for the Ogre Oustin, do you have to do it as a team, or what? Is it not an individual type experience? Rah, she says. I should have brought my dragon. Go, Pinky! Ooh, yeah. Thought so. Superpower! But poison jab. I do have my full team! Yeah! That's what's up. We got this. It just so happened that the first 3 in my party were all weak to fighting. The hard mode is nearly impossible to do without a team. This is going to be an interesting stalemate. This is going to be so fun. Good thing I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. Definitely outsped. That was worth it. Should use Slowbro. He has to have a side attack. He probably does. At this point, I'm just screwing around. You mean to tell me that I could have went and done Ogre Oustin and got a shiny Munchlax for freezies as part of this challenge? Gustavo sending a 1090 super chat. Thanks so much. Hey, it's the thought that counts, man. I do appreciate that a lot. And a lot of mochi, but you need to include some other players. Yeah, that is so awesome. Oh, Gustavo, you from Brazil? I thought I recognized R. That's, who else is from Brazil that has popped in frequently? Or at least that currency. The Brazilian real. Not like I can't coerce some of my followers to run around in a game with you to join the game? Yeah. Nice. I know Brazil is probably a lot bigger than it would lead us to believe on a map. But, have you ever been to Rio de Janeiro? Or maybe that's a stupid question if you actually happen to live in that area, but... Ah, you are from Rio, but you live in Sao Paulo? Slaughtered the pronunciation there, but we try. The reason why I ask is the Statue of Liberty, staple visiting America, want to see that type stuff. It's a lot smaller than you would think it actually is. And so... I'm wondering, having lived in Rio, Christ the Redeemer statue, is that as big as it is led to believe, or is it smaller than you think it would be? Half badge is down. One more remains. You know, when you visited New York, you thought that it was so much bigger, but the Christ statue is not that bigger than the Statue of Liberty. Okay. When I visited New York, I was made aware of just how much movie magic happens when they're showing the Statue of Liberty, and they're usually showing it from up close, and seeing the skyscrapers of New York in the distance, which makes it appear larger. Get the two statues on a date. So Penny's dad, or I guess her uncle, is a steel type user. Her dad was a steel type user. Her sister, I don't know. How did Penny end up with all Eevees? Like, how does she end up an evolutionist? How does she end up with hair like Koraidon? Also a great question, but her sister also has crazy hair too, so not super surprising. We don't know what her mom looks like. Maybe crazy hair's genetic in that family, I don't know. Ooh, Cantonio Toros. Chingling. Ghastly. Off is a rock type. Okay, that one would use a bacon sandwich. But how much of the story do I have to do to unlock Ogre Ouston? I am generally a lot more help than I am currently, since I'm doing a shiny only run. If I was on my main save, I would be a lot more productive as far as help goes. But I literally just deleted my entire living dex, so I'm pretty useless. looking for Paradox Mons from Scarlet. You have to get the costume changed to get the festival started, but you can do Ogre Alston before getting halfway. Oh, computer, what do we have? I have too many searches open. That's probably what the problem is. Akia! Union Circle in Area 0. Okay, the other sign is like roughly right here. And right there. Jay, are you trying to hook up Gustavo with Union Circle? Because if we need to end mine, that would be easy enough for me to do. No, that wouldn't be a problem. Actually, if he just needs to be in a Union Circle, mine would work. I don't have to have it unlocked for him to be able to go there if he has it unlocked. Yeah, so Gustavo, all you'd have to do at this point is fly to Area 0, and it should, because you're in my game, it should spawn him, right? Or do I have to be there as well for him to get the spawns? I think I might actually have to be in the vicinity. That's right. It's been so long since I've played this. Clearly, we must battle. This time I'll put up a good fight, I promise. Ooh, oops. I don't think he's gonna put up a good fight. Yep. Jay got to catch 'em all. Get you all gussied up. Not Carmen freaking out. Okay, their yellow eyes kind of freaked me out a little bit. So, I feel like they're level 15 now, but when I first came over here, you guys remember that she stomped me, right? Like, she had level 70 Pokemon. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Blueberry Academy. Oh, it survived? How did it survive? Like, I know it's grass type, but I have it by like 40 levels. Oh, good. You can disband while I'm in the middle of something. That's good. Like, hopefully that hasn't been holding you up. Alright. I know Jay uses Discord. Gustavo, I'm not sure if you also use Discord, but you may want to switch to said Discord use as the stream comes to a close so that you can still get in communication. Who are you, Soup Coop? Aaron Queen? You just bought the 2 games, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Mario Kart Deluxe 8 for your new Switch too? I mean, fantastic games though. I am Sludge. Yes. Gustavo, there should be a link to my Discord in the description of the stream, I believe. If not, it should be a link on my channel in general. Yeah, if you just go to my channel homepage, there's a link to the Discord so you guys can meet in general or something and chat there. You did, Soup Coop. You did indeed. You can't leave us. Listen, I have an interview to conduct tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. Boss man set up an interview and has his father coming into town tomorrow, so he's just like, actually, are you guys just running that? Yes, let's do it. So, kind of need to be functioning for it. See ya, Soup Coop. Have a good one. Aaron Queen taking it slow. Nothing wrong with that. Those are phenomenal games. Alright. I don't need to be function for the interview. I mean, I need to be able to be presentable. But, okay, we got a crying baby. That means I get to save, shut off the stream, and you guys have a fantastic night.